I don't know how many of you guys remember the whole Quantum TV drama back in 2022, but here's a very short rundown. Basically, in 2022, Quantum TV made a review of Elden Ring, and a YouTuber by the name of Mischief made a completely fair use video responding to his review, pointing out basically where he was wrong. Quantum TV then sent a false copyright strike to Mischief and basically claimed that he stole his video, even though it was a transformative video. It's a commentary video. Those are allowed by fair use. A bunch of big YouTubers picked up on the situation and made videos on it. The Actman did, and a beef started back and forth between the Actman and Quantum TV, but nothing really came out of the whole situation. Unfortunately, Quantum got away with copyright abuse. Now, even though Quantum TV got away with copyright abuse, everybody was flaming the fuck out of this guy and making fun of him, and his reputation is forever ruined. He'll never be able to come back. And today's situation is extremely similar to that. Basically, someone got upset that his opinion got made fun of, sent a false copyright strike. So this whole situation revolves around two YouTubers by the name of Fritangas Plays and Broken Games HD. So basically the situation is Fritangas Plays used a 2-minute clip from Broken Games' 4-hour livestream for his content, and it was completely transformative. However, Broken Games decided to abuse the copyright system and take the video down by sending a false copyright strike. Now, I am not talking about a copyright claim. I'm pretty sure that's what Quantum did. This is actually worse. He sent a copyright strike. If you get 3 strikes, you lose access to your channel forever. Like, what the fuck? And it's all over an entertainment product. How big of a man-child do you have to be? If he had just sent a copyright claim, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. It's still shitty, but it's not really gonna hurt your account at all. You just lose the money from that video, and it goes to the guy who put in the claim. This video was clearly fair use, and Broken Games simply got upset because someone made fun of his bad opinion. He broke the law in order to silence somebody because they criticized his opinion on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and this is a grown-ass man. Abusing copyright like this is clearly against YouTube's terms of service, and doing this can get your channel terminated. Not only is it against YouTube's terms of service, but obviously, like I stated before, it's not even legal to do. So if Fritangas took this guy to court, he would obviously win the court case. Having people on the platform that abuse the copyright system makes the platform worse for everybody. Fair use is a huge part of the internet, and if fair use didn't exist, like 99.9% of the YouTube videos that exist wouldn't exist. Like, imagine if game developers, like, I don't know, the Doom developers saw my video and they're like, no, actually, I disagree with him. He thinks Nintendo suing Palworld is bad. I disagree. Strike. Or let's say you do a movie review and you use 30 seconds of the movie to prove a point, to give some context. And they're like, nah, actually, let's strike this guy. Imagine if everyone did this type of shit. And this is not the first time that Broken Games has done this. He has actually done this in the past over people criticizing his videos. And for some reason, despite doing this multiple times, he's never had to face any consequences for it. But the worst part about this entire situation is the fact that he bragged. He fucking bragged about doing this. It's like wearing a massive flag on your head that says, I'm a pussy. You can see Frit made a post here saying that Broken Games has copyrighted his video, and it ended up getting taken down with a picture of the copyright strike. So Broken Games retweets and says, yup, I did it with a big ol' Kool-Aid smile on my face too. Don't use my content without my permission, weirdo. Fuck you thought this was. You thought I wouldn't do nothing like you did when your brother took your girl? Fuck out of here. Wow, what an absolutely brain-dead response. First of all, I love how he acts big and tough, but he's hiding behind his keyboard sending out strikes to people who dare make fun of him. But his main point was Fritangas used 2 minutes, a whopping 2 minutes, of his video without permission, even though it was completely fair use and transformative. However, I went to your channel, Broken Games HD, or should I say Broken Brains HD, and you used Sony's video. Did you ask Sony for permission? I doubt you did. How come people are required to ask you for permission to use their clip for a fair use video, but you don't have to ask Sony for permission? Why is that? Rules for thee and not for me. And this makes me think that he knows what he's doing is wrong because he wouldn't be making these videos including Sony's clips if he knew that they weren't fair use. And if you don't know that this is wrong to do, it means you are too stupid to realize you are criticizing someone else for what you do all the time. Also, I love how at the end of the tweet you have to bring up something personal from like 10 years ago with Fritanga. When Fritanga covered you on his stream, he was clearly only talking about your opinion, but you take things and make them personal. It says a lot about you as a person. What's this? Someone criticized my video on the PlayStation 5 Pro? Let's talk about his personal relationship that happened 10 years ago. Like, what the fuck? By the way, I know I keep bringing up that this is a grown-ass man, but when I say grown-ass man, he's fucking 34, dude! He's fucking 34! Imagine being 34 and acting like this. But the situation gets even worse from here. Another YouTuber by the name of Oh No It's Alex pointed out that this guy is breaking the YouTube terms of service and he's clearly abusing copyright. How does Broken Games respond? By making it about racism for some reason. So you can see Oh No It's Alex put a tweet out explaining what he did, and Broken Brains responds, "You going to extreme lengths to defend and save a racist. Not surprised. Alex got his cape on to save a dude who has casually dropped the N-word." Alright, there's a few things I would like to say about this. I see a lot of people trying to defend this clear example of copyright abuse because Fritanga said something in the past. And I want to make this part of the video very clear. We are talking about a situation that happened 7 years ago where Fritanga Plays was testing out the moderation on his Discord server to see if it would ban certain words. Obviously, I'm not going to attach a picture showing this because obvious reasons, but the fact that you try to justify false striking a channel because they said something 7 years ago is beyond pathetic. The copyright system exists for one reason and one reason only. It exists to protect your copyrighted material from being infringed. And one of the golden rules for YouTube is you do not abuse the copyright system. Because if everyone were to do this to people they didn't like, YouTube would be destroyed, basically. So everyone, no matter their differing beliefs or whatever, can all agree upon this. And that's why people get so upset when someone breaks this rule. Unless Fritanga infringed upon your copyrighted material, it does not matter what he has done. It doesn't matter what he has said. He could have been throwing rocks over an underpass and like hitting the cars or something. He could have been outside of an ice cream shop waiting for kids to walk out and then start karate chopping their ice cream out of their hands. He could have trained his golden retriever to take a diarrhea shit on his neighbor's doorstep every single day. It don't matter. That's not copyright infringement, and it's not why the copyright system exists. Alright, there's one final thing I'd like to say before we end this video off. If you're planning on going to this guy's channel, don't. Do not give him any interaction. Clicking on his videos is going to support him, it's going to push him in the algorithm. Just simply pretend like this guy never existed and never had a YouTube channel. Because people like this don't deserve the ad revenue from you watching their videos. That's all I gotta say. It's sad that we have to have this conversation every single time someone abuses copyright and nothing ever changes, but the least I could do is make people aware. Alright, peace.